hate when stuff changes. Hate it. There's only 100 people here. What is going on? But I made a huge mistake with my ads and I didn't narrow it by the United States. Ugh, how did I miss that? Took some losses on the court and in the business. Oh, maybe I have to go to webinars. What is that? Hey, where am I supposed to find the link to log in to webinars? Because when I click on webinars in my Zoom, there is nothing. It says buy now.
Are you logged into Ashley at Speak Your Way to Cash or
Yes.
Ashley
Ashley
at
at Speak Your Way to Cash. That's the only Zoom that I have.
No, switch to Ashley at ashleynicolekirkwood.com.
There should not be a Zoom account with that. Why do we have a Zoom account with that email address? I never use that. So now I have to create a new Zoom account today?
No.
Why wouldn't they consolidate it under the Zoom account I actually use? Hello? Oh, God. So I don't even know then if what I just created works. Ugh. But this is not the video I want them to see. Why doesn't the webinar have a topic? They're pissing me off. All right, I hate when stuff changes. Hate it. Okay, let's see. So now let me figure out for the first time on the day of a freaking launch how to log into this thing. Settings, no. Webinars. I didn't even see. Hello?
We can hear you.
You all do know that it says there's 22 people in here, right? All right, where are the updated slides for this? Did you update the slides for this, or is it? Look at this. This is the same issue as last time. When I do the recap, this is all supposed to slide in. It's not.
I fixed that on the day of though. Why is it not on?
Yeah, not fixed. So maybe we could fix that before I pitch in an hour or so. And you all know how to, you can make people panelists without them coming up like Chris on the screen is right now. Because I don't see anyone on camera. So I don't know if you all don't have your cameras on, but I can't see anyone on camera. So is that how it's gonna be? I'm not gonna be able to see nobody?
Actually, what did you say you broke up?
I can't see anyone.
Oh, I don't think the team has their camera on.
They need to put your cameras on so I could test this. And you should have your camera on. I want to be able to show them the membership. That's a big part of the sale, and it's literally not allowing me to do it. It's saying that Kartra isn't loaded. Of course it is. All right, well, maybe it's a Kartra issue. Let's just pray that works. And let's pray my recap slides work. Oh, this one doesn't work either. Ooh, I don't understand. I don't get it. I've said this several times. Okay, slide 63 and slide 69, every bullet needs to slide in. Can that be fixed? You got like an hour, and then I'm pitching this. Okay?
Yeah, actually, give me a couple seconds. It's just frozen on my end right now.
Get someone else to do it. I don't know why my videos aren't playing. Let me make sure you all can hear this video before we open up. Okay, so this says share sound. Uh-oh, Chris is coming down. I wonder what's wrong. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Can y'all hear this?
No sound. No.
You don't have any sound?
No. I can hear the sound. You can hear that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear it. It's clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let people in, and Leo, we need like 500 people here. I only see 100 in the waiting room. We can start. I hope they can see, because I don't know. And here. Cannot believe they're testing this on the day of the launch. I need another screen. It's only 100 people here. What is going on? They didn't put it on. Whatever, I'm gonna have to do this anyways. Hey guys, we are about to get started. If you can see me and hear me okay, drop a yes in the comments. If you can see me and hear me okay, drop a yes in the comments. And team, if you guys can get the other folks who registered for this in here, that would be great, because we are missing some friends, and a lot of them. So you guys, if you know anyone who registered, tell them that we are starting. We are live. Send them the link, send a text, send an email, a carrier pigeon, because this is about to be good. But I couldn't wait for them to come to me. The $100 came to me. The $1,000 came to me. I had to start pitching. And that's when I landed a $25,000 contract. When I started sitting down, sending out emails to colleges, sending out emails to corporations, having sales calls, and landing larger agreements. Because how many of you know that right now you can name 5 people that would love for you to speak for free? Anybody else? Have a good one, guys. So we had 1,000 people registered. That attendance rate is not right. 150 showed up. That attendance rate is too low. She said she couldn't get in. I don't like this Zoom meeting. I don't like it at all. Hey, yeah, I don't like this Zoom webinar thing.
I'm trying to get into Slick Text to figure out if something went wrong with the text messages.
And you text just the people who registered, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they were able to come up eventually. So people were able to come up. I guess it could work, but I mean, that show up rate was really low considering we only promoted it a week before, which meant our show up rate is typically a lot higher. Because we only promoted it for 5 days. So it should have been 300 people on there on the low end. It was like 150 people. Thankfully, we did make some sales, but here's the other thing. We need to figure out how many people actually registered, because at one point, I found out that we had people who were, what do you call it? They aren't from the US getting the emails and stuff. For some reason, Facebook was sending our ads to Africa, India, just jacking up our ads.
Oh, so it's possible.
You can look at the names and tell. Yeah, look at the names of who registered and tell, and then...
Is it possible that a lot of people who are not English speaking registered for this?
Well, they're English speaking. They're just probably like from Ghana, because at one point we ran ads that... I'm trying to see, because I'm trying to see how many people. It was all the people who were on that list who were like 96-cent leads. So basically, from my Facebook ads, I had 563 website leads. So that tells me, you know, I know those leads are correct because it's sorted by the United States. So it's probably like more like not 1,000, maybe 600 registered. So if 600 registered and 100 and, what was the top? 189?
Yeah. I believe 189 was the
So
top.
then that's like 20%. But typically when we promote it this close to time, we'll get 30-40% to show up. So I don't know, but they did buy. I mean, you know, they bought. I don't know how many people bought. I'm trying to see now how many bought. You said you updated it?
Yeah,
Well, you
I'm
did a good
logging
job.
in.
It went off without a hitch, and I think we are gonna have to start using it because we're gonna have more than 1,000 people. I don't know if I could spend. I wanted this to go well so that I could spend more money on our
Yeah.
campaign for the Your First Corporate Offer, but we need that replay to be up on the replay page though. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at
I'll
the.
get it.
I think we need to figure out if there were people who were trying to get on that couldn't. So
Yeah.
let's send out an email now that says like question for name and say like, were you able to attend the masterclass? If so, respond to this email yes. If not, respond to this email with replay or something like that to try to figure out like, or like respond to this email if you had any problems attending. So I just did a webinar. It was crazy. We thought we had 1,000 people registered, but I made a huge mistake with my ads and I didn't narrow it by the United States. And even though I did warm targeting based on my pixel, we did a big event in Ghana. And I think Facebook, I think we ran ads to like Ghana, Nigeria, and the Philippines at some point. And so it was like having people register from all over the world. I don't know why, but it just messed up our ads. And so we didn't have 1,000 people, we had 600 people. And so we had a 30% show up rate, which is good for a cold campaign. However, it's not really good for us because if we wanted more like 500 people on the Zoom. We had like 100 at the end, people on the Zoom. It's like 150, 180. And you know, it did about $21,000 while I was live, but I ain't like that for me. I like a good, 30, 40, 50 while I'm live would be good. Maybe not even 30, I think like 50K while I'm live is really good. But the card doesn't close until Monday. So we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 4 more days. We're gonna really push out the replay. And my team did a good job. My launch manager took it hard and was kind of mad, but I'm like, girl, we used a new tech platform. We tried it out, you did your best. So 30% show up is good. With the people on there, we had 160 people on there. So we should get about 16 sales. I like to convert 10% of people who are live on the Zoom. So I think we are at like 7 or 8, which means there's probably 8 more sales that'll come in from this particular launch, which will put us closer to 35, 40. If we do 40K from this launch, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna be mad about it. We still made our ad spend back. We spent about $5,200 on ads and we've made $21,000 so far. So we've gotten our ad spend back, 3 times our ad spend, but it just isn't what I wanted for this. I really wanted this to be a 100K webinar and then we would use that money to put all of that money would then go into our campaign for our bigger launch at the end of the month. Because it wasn't a 100K webinar, now we need to tweak our funnel for the launch at the end of the month to make that launch more profitable on the front end. So now before that launch even starts, I probably need to make 40 or 50,000. I'm gonna say 25,000 just from like upsells on the front end before we even open the Zoom. So if we can get to 25 or 30,000 in upsells on the front end, then that launch could still do really well. So I'm just playing with the numbers in my head, like trying to figure out what our ad spend will be with this launch, not doing what we wanted it to do yet. But it ain't over till it's over. So the team is gonna call, the team's gonna text, the team is gonna do what they can do, and we're gonna get those sales up before it's all said and done. But I don't know, I've done $1 million launches and I've done launches that have done $100 so it's like, I'm grateful. It's just, I don't know, when you have your heart set on something being what it is, for it to not work out the way you want is like, but it's fine. It happens. It happens and we're getting back in the saddle, so it'll be good. I'll be back. I only have it booked for the next 40 minutes. I gotta go on the court, unleash some aggression. thing I love about tennis, you gotta be okay looking a fool until you get good at this thing. But what is cool is if I keep practicing, I'm just gonna keep getting better and better and better. And I think it's very healthy for coaches to be bad at something so they can continue to have empathy for people who are learning underneath them. It's so easy to forget that everyone starts somewhere. I have so loved tennis for that reminder. And I love having something physical to do that's fun. I do want to win a game this year though, but if for whatever reason that does not happen, I don't care because it's my hobby. I don't have to be world class at my hobby, but I am getting better. My lesson yesterday went really well. This one really challenged me today, so that's a good thing. But that's good. I gotta keep challenging myself. Today was a good day. I worked hard. I took some losses on the court and in the business, but the launch ain't over till it's over. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. I need energy, need only good people that's around me. All the faith you can give, that's the recipe.